Good morning, afternoon, evening, or all of the above. Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles here, and we're going all the way back to the past of 2020 for the first Commander Legends, the OG. Only 24 packs, but two rares per pack, and a lot of nice spicy hits in here, like Jeweled Lotus, Mana Drain, Commander Plate, not Mystic Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, Scroll Rack, Mana Drain, a lot of good stuff. I picked this up. There was a box on Amazon. It was like 150 before tax, so about 160 even after tax, which I felt like that was a decent enough deal. And it's been so long since I've cracked one of these that why not do it again? This was a great product, which sadly kind of got overlooked. Did it get overlooked? No, it did. Well, the second one definitely did, the Baldur's Gate. But anyway, yeah, so 24 packs, which, obviously not as many as 36 or so, I'm told. But the gimmick, of course, is that there's two rares per pack, whatever that's worth. And one of the main rares that I'm going for here is Jessica, pictured here, Jessica's Will, which I was an idiot and traded my only copy to a friend back when it was like only a few dollars, and then ended up never getting a second copy. And one of my favorite EDH decks is a Veyron Storm deck, which that card would be perfect for. So hoping I get one of those. That'd be cool. Jeweled Lotus. Haven't gotten one of those before, or Vampiric Tutor. When I open a box by myself, at this point, I guess like 2 years ago, I got a Mana Drain. I think that's and I got a Commander Plate as well. And I remember selling that maybe like $15, and it's like 30 plus now. It is what it is. But yeah, those are the only two big hits, mythic wise, that I've gotten personally from this product. And a lot of really good commons and uncommons. 3 visits, I think, is still like $5 a pop. So any of those, quite happy about that. All right, so our first rare here, Soul of Eternity. Not interesting. And then, of course, you always get 2 legendary creatures per pack. All right. There's our foil and oh, is it is it not 2 rares per pack? All right, I guess I misspoke. Maybe it's higher. I guess a higher probability of rares, right? Because the the 2 legendaries can, either of these could be rare or mythic, plus the rare card. So I guess in theory you can have 3. All right, I'm starting to remember this product a little bit better. And right, it's 20 cards per pack as well instead of 15. I think that's the other thing to justify the increased price point there. And then of course any like Commander staples, I'm just putting aside. I like to have a decent pile of just when I'm building a new deck for EDH, having a pile of stuff that's just staples for different colors is always helpful. I mean, might as well put an Elvish Visionary in there as well. And I mean, I would also like do all the mana rocks and everything as well, but I'm not gonna spend that much time doing that in the middle of this video. All right, Root Weaver Druid. Don't know what that does. Don't care. Tago Jared Wild Size. All right. Now that was the other thing, right? So a foil in every pack. So all right. In theory, you could have 4 rares or mythics in a single pack, right? Does that ever happen? I mean, probably very, very, very rarely. But yeah, in that one pack that's going to have the foil rare, you could technically have rares in those slots. I'm pretty sure both legendary cards can be rares or mythics, not just one or the other. All right, Finhorn Elves, that's always a good one. Yeah, actually, all these diamonds I might as well put aside again in like Commander Sphere. All right, uncommons again, nothing. Ooh, Wheel of Misfortune. I mean, that's not like a crazy valuable card, but that's definitely one that has continued to see more and more competitive play since its release. All right, yeah, there we go. So 2 rares there in the legendary slot. So that is a 3 rare pack, and yeah, so technically that foil could have been a rare. So any of the will cards, happy to see. Obviously the dual land, would be happy to see any of those. All right. Thirst for knowledge. How about thirst for some good stuff? For some goodish. All right. Not goodish. And of course, these guys, great that it's there for limited accessibility, but as far as just cracking packs, lamest card you can get. I think it's like 1 in every 4 packs or 1 in every 6 packs. Which you got? I mean, it's great when it comes to limited, but I'm not going to complain about jank common in every 4 packs. All right, Codex Shredder, Slaughter the Strong. I remember this being printed at Rare. This is one that I had to grab for my Arcades deck as soon as I made it, years and years back. All right, Court of Bounty, decent enough. I mean, better than the other bulk rares that we've pulled thus far. All right, Foil Charcoal Diamond. And I'm going to look at these foils. I remember that was one thing when I drafted a box of this when it first came out. And so many of the foils looked terrible. I remember pulling like a few mana rocks, I can't remember which ones exactly, and just thinking like, oh, this would be great for my deck, like it's a cool foil, but the foiling was just done so terribly that, I mean, it was a garbage card. I wouldn't want to put it in any deck. It just didn't look good. So hopefully they've worked on that. All right. Still no 3 visits. All right, slash the ranks. Another board wipe card. All right, so far some hot doo-doo here. Will of Misfortunes are a big card, and what's that, like, a few bucks, if that. All right. Oh, Seer's Lantern. Yeah, that was one that I got a foil of it, and was, oh, this would be a cool card for deck, and then it just was so dark you couldn't see anything. Just really, really poor quality control on Wizard's end there. All right, our first will card. I think this is arguably the worst one. I don't know, maybe not the worst, but the only 2 I really care about are Akroma's will, Akroma and Jessica's will. But speaking of Akroma, there she is, our first mythic. Nothing to write home about. I'm pretty sure I still even have one of these from the box opening that I did years back, and I also have that stupid Seraph Greatsword, which come on, man, don't screw me and give me like the Greatsword and the Akroma here. Let me get at least one mythic that is decent. Would be nice. All right, pack 8. This is the third of the way now through the box. All right, Burnished Heart. Oh, Commander's Plate. There we go. There we go. All right. So yeah, I was just looking at the marketplace value for some of these cards yesterday, and like I said, I saw Commander's Plate is like pushing above 30 now. When I sold a copy before, yeah, like a year or 2 years ago, went for like $15 or something. But now I have a Nahiri Oathbreaker deck, which the one from Zendikar Rising. Oh wait, okay. If I make the Aftermath Nahiri the commander, then that card's really good. All right, Foil Murder. And so far, yeah, I mean, the foiling on these cards is looking all right. I will bring that up at the end of the video just to see, because I am curious if, yeah, later print runs of this product, they tightened that up a bit, because, yeah, that was pretty rough. Pretty rough. All right, Arcane Signet, always happy to see those. Hole Breacher. Remember when Hole Breacher was worth something? Well, actually, I mean, he still sees play in what, Legacy and Vintage. Pretty sure he's still legal in both of those. Um, is he still legal in Legacy? I don't know. I don't keep up with those formats that much, but I do remember, yeah, selling the only copy that I had of that before, like a week or so before I went down, which felt a little bad to the person who picked it up. Obviously, I didn't know that was going to happen, nor did they. Otherwise, they wouldn't have picked it up. But here's our first foil rare, Staff of Domination. Pretty cool looking. I can dig that. I can totally dig that. I mean, not the greatest foil that we could have asked for, but certainly better than like a foil slash the ranks or something. Still no 3 visits, no dual lands. Let's see, can we get a dual land here? Can't remember if this product was like, because the second Commander Legends, those the dual lands seem to be even more difficult uh, to find. Like, it was either you get a box with dragons in it or a box with dual lands in it, something like that. If I remember correctly. And there we go, Training Center. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. And yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these, because I know EDH is obviously a multiplayer format, but I often end up just playing like 1v1s a lot of the time, so it doesn't really do much for me. Aqueous Form, all right, cool. All right, let's speak another dual land into existence. Would be nice. But yeah, with those dual lands, like I was saying, personally, I'm not a fan of them, but any non-basic land, okay, not any non-basic land. Well, yeah, any non-basic land that has the ability to enter untapped is always something that you want to get your hands on. Oh, and there we go, another Staff of Domination. Didn't just need a foil. Let's get a regular version as well. Why not? All right, Moon Kraken, Piper. All right, well, at least so far we got the Commander's Plate. Another top-end Mythic would be nice, of course. Search for the Jeweled Lotus. That would be friggin' sweet. But just like the second Commander Legends, the mythics in this, outside of the legendary creatures, which even Sakashima, that's a legendary creature, but that mythic's like $30. But that's the only like legendary creature I think that's really chase here, just because you get 2 in every pack, so just the probability of getting a specific mythic legendary creature would be higher than a mythic of any other card type. I think that's right. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking out my butt. Second little dual land right there. But anyway, yeah, the point of that being, I remember when this set came out and Rudy talked about how the Lotus would only be worth like $20, and the way that he had misjudged that was the fact that in 24 packs, you're not going to be pulling as many mythics, and this is a large set. So because of that, getting any specific mythic that's not a legendary creature takes multiple boxes on average. Something like that. This has been my TED Talk. It's halfway through. All right, we're over halfway through. And so far, 2 mythics, right? A Chroma and Commander's Plate. Finhorn. Strength of the Pact. There was no strength in this pack. Well, not so far. Let's see. I did not speak too soon. I definitely did not speak too soon. All right. Come on, let's get a Lotus. All right, I'm just gonna go through these a little quicker here. Oh, what did I say? What did I flip and say at the beginning when I saw this chick right here? I was like, I'm gonna get another one of these garbage mythics that I already have that nobody wants. And there it is. I spoke it into existence. I did this to myself. There's no one. Sometimes there's no one to blame except for yourself. And what a garbage card. Don't even want to look at it. Don't even want to talk about it. Don't want to think about it. Out of sight, out of mind. All right, pack 16, 2/3 of the way through. We've only gotten 2 mythics. And we're just going to start going straight to the back here. Keeper of the Accords, actually. Halfway decent. Little rare. All right, foil etch card. You only get one of these per box, if I remember correctly. I think maybe 2, maybe 0, right? The average is 1, technically, something like that. Which, you know, at least then the edge cards kind of had more sway because, yeah, you only have the draft boosters and the collector's boosters. And in a draft booster, you're only getting, you know, on average 1 of those. Whereas, like with Baldur's Gate, the set boosters, every single set booster had a foil etch card. And even like plenty of the foil etch cards from this set, you know, are not worth any, you know, the uncommons at least, obviously. All right. Going back through these again, even though I just said I wasn't going to do that. All right, another dual land. So not bad. 3 of 5 of the dual lands here. That is at least pretty nice. He's thumbless. All right, let's power through the end here. And I'll check the uncommon slot real quick just to see if there's any 3 visits whatsoever in this box. Dawnglade Regent, Senger. Ooh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Nice little full art. Tevish Zot Doomafools. He can be your commander if you want. All right. So 3 mythics, because that face down card over there, that is not a mythic. That is not even a card as far as I'm concerned. That's a pretty nice one. I mean, it's not, you know, as big as something as a Vampiric Tutor or something really crazy like a Jeweled Lotus, but still better than some cards of which we shall not name. All right, still no 3 visits, which, you know, I mean, just 1 would be nice because yeah, I think I only have 1 copy and I've got 2 lands decks, and it would be nice for my other lands deck to have access to that. Oh, another foil rare. I mean, yes, this is much less exciting than Staff of Domination. So happy that we got the staff at least. Yeah, let's be greedy. 1 more big boy mythic would be nice. 1 more big boy mythic. Aurora Phoenix. Wonder if that's anything now because of the what is that card called? Um, the new Cascade card for like 5 mana. I don't know, whatever. It has like improvise or not improvise. Demonstrate. Your opponent can like copy it. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Still, oh, there's a Kamal's Will. I think that one's all right. Yeah, really wanted Jessica's Will. Totally even forgot about that at this point. So let's see. 3 packs. Can I get a Jessica's Will or a big mythic hit? We shall see. Coming up next. Opposition Agent. Forgot that was a card. All right, so that is another decent little rare there. All right, yeah, I've been watching a bit of legacy videos here and there. So yeah, your opponent trying to use a fetch land and Dark Ritual and into an opposition agent in response is the nuts. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh drain. All right, well, not a Jessica's Will. Yeah, last time I did my box a few years ago, this was my big hit, and it's still in my my Storm deck now. You know, oh, and look who was right next to him. 3 visits. Finally, 1 copy. But you know, like I said, I only needed 1 copy for a lands deck that I have anyway, so cool. But always obviously happy to see as many of those as possible. But decent little hit here. I already have my copy that is used to you know, shut down games early. Let me ramp into something crazy really quickly. So this one will be listed on my store soon here. Last pack. Can we get a Jessica's Will? Oh, merciful one. No, we can't. Body of Knowledge. Garbo. And give me another 3 visits at least. Nope. Get out of here. All right. Well, decent little box opening here. And I did just remember I said I was going to look through all these foils here real quick. Just to, you know, let's see if there's any issues. That one looks a little dark. So does this first one. It's a little hard to see in the camera there, obviously, as opposed to up close. Yeah, saying this one looks a little... It's not as bad as I remember from before. Yeah, this one as well. Yeah, that one. Do I have one of these in my... that same lands deck that I have is like a big boy Kraken Leviathan kind of thing. Not sure if I ever put one of those in there. Yeah, that's also a little bit dark. Yeah, I mean, not great, but definitely better from what I remember, where it was like illegible and just looked awful. But yeah, all right, cool. Not bad on our hits here today. All right, we got 3 of the dual lands. We got Commander's Plate and Mana Drain. For the big mythics, Tevish Zazat is all right. We got a foil staff. We got an Acroma in there as well. We've got a sword that we're not going to talk about ever again. So thanks for joining me on this box opening. And we'll be having more videos come out on a bit more of a regular basis in the coming weeks here. All right, have a good one.